Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Hamilton, and today we're going to be going through pre-sale projects that I think you guys are really going to love. All right, quick disclaimer, we've got to say it. You're responsible for your own funds, do your own research, all of that good stuff. And now, without further ado, let's jump in to the first project. Okay, so the first project we're going to talk about here today is called Pepe Unchained. These guys are in pre-sale right now. They've raised over $13 million so far, right? And they're almost ending this pre-sale soon as well. So if you want to get involved, definitely check this out in the description. Let's talk a little bit about this project though, right? So the key factors of this project are, obviously, it's a layer 2 blockchain on the Ethereum network, so instant bridging between Ethereum and Pepe chain because of that. Okay, we can also see it's going to have the lowest transaction fees of a lot of the chains out there. With it being a layer 2, it just means that the fees just get ridiculously small, which just allows it to be adopted by the public a lot quicker. Okay, it's going to have higher volume capacity, 100 times faster than the layer 1 Ethereum chain, so that's fantastic as well, and a dedicated block explorer, so you can track transactions and keep things transparent as well as that as well, right? If you do want to get involved with this, guys, we can see that it's very, very simple to do so. There's 3 or 4 options here to actually join the pre-sale. We can see Ethereum, all right, so you just connect your wallet, you pay with Ethereum, and then you receive the Pepu coin, which is the Pepe Unchained coin itself. All right, you can also use USDT, you can pay by cards, and you can buy with BNB as well, right? So fantastic, very, very easy barrier to entry here if you do want to get involved. And the reason why they've raised 13 million here is because of that ease of use, right? If we do go to these next sections here, you can see that they are going to be doing staking. They are going to be doing a lot of things here. If we go to the audits, we can see that, yes, they have passed the audits. So the security of this chain, so you can check that it's not a rug or a scam or a honeypot or anything like this, right? You can see that, yes, they have passed a lot of these with flying colors, right? And basically all of them except one very small low risk issue. So fantastic there from Pepe Unchained. Let's go over to the socials. We can see 15,000 followers. That is massive. Okay, ridiculous engagement as well. You can see 602 likes, 205 retweets, and 165 comments on this pinned post alone. And their other posts do get similar engagement as well. So it's not just the pinned post that's done really well here, right? When you see this kind of engagement on a product or a project, you can actually expect that project to do incredibly well across the board, right? So keep an eye on this one. This is going to be massive, all right? If we are just going to see this section as well, you can see, yes, how to buy. Just use your MetaMask wallet, connect using the widget on their website, and then go from there. I'm really liking the meme aspect of this project in itself. Okay, we're seeing really, really good imagery. We're seeing really, really good tokenomics as well, right? So we can see the pre-sale 20%. That's pretty standard. Staking 30%. So if you are staking this coin, obviously you want to be earning as much as possible in that token if it is going to be successful. And spoiler, when you raise 13 million, it's probably going to be successful, right? So them having 30% of the supply allocated for those stakers so that there's no sell pressure on launch. That's fantastic for a project to do. Okay, if we are looking at marketing, we've got 20% as well. So again, 20% of your supply are ready to use for marketing, as well as a $13 million budget for the project. I mean, this thing is looking pretty good in itself, right? Liquidity 10%, that's about right. I would say you want it between 5 and 15% here for liquidity when you're launching a project, just from my experience researching all of these projects, right? And then project finance, okay, so it takes an army to create and run a blockchain. So yes, they're using 10% for that. And that is fantastic, right? So the total token amount, if I do just move my little thing here, you can see 8 billion tokens here coming across the board. All right, that is pretty standard for a meme token project generally here for new projects. So what we will say is, yes, ticking all of the criteria here for Pepe coming through. All right, if we go to their roadmap here, you can see make Pepe great again. Okay, we've got the coin eruption. So obviously when they do launch this coin and all the people that have purchased the pre-sale get those coins, they want the coin to go up as well. So that's why they're doubling the staking rewards in the initial stages. That's fantastic, okay? That's pretty much it for Pepe Unchained. Definitely check it out in the description. Let's move on to the next pre-sale. The next coin here is Shiba Shootout. Now, this is a pre-sale project, but they do have a lot of really cool features that I do want to walk you through really quickly here, right? These guys have raised, of course, $1 million so far. They do have a target of 1.9, and they are going to be increasing this price for the pre-sale very soon. So definitely check this one out in the description as well. Okay, very similar to the last project in terms of how to get involved, right? So you can buy with Ethereum, USDT, your card, or you can buy with BNB as well there. So that's fantastic. Check that out. Super easy. And let's move on to the next section here. So in terms of PR, these guys have done really well. You can see some really prominent names where they've actually pushed this project out. And it makes sense because they've raised $1 million here. I know the last one raised 13 million, but yes, I mean, $1 million is still really good. And it's the sign of a successful project. If you really raise over, I would say 500K, the project's pretty much destined for success, right? In my opinion anyway. But you can see the Times of India here. You can see Watcher.guru, Coin Codex, really big names in terms of PR. So that's fantastic for that. The next thing you can see here, this is my favorite thing about the project, I will say, guys. This is a mobile game which you can play on the App Store, on Android and on iPhone right now. That's fantastic. You can see a little bit of the UI, a little bit of the game here on your screen. That's really cool. And yeah, I really do like the fact that these meme coins are going into the gaming industry, and not just the GameFi industry, but the traditional gaming industry, because that just makes their projects all the more prominent. It makes the project a lot more accessible to the mainstream, and it just provides a lot more relevance for their brand as a whole, right? We can see Shiba Shootout here being the name of the project, and Shiba Sharpshooter being the name of the game. So you can imagine there'll be some kind of relevance links there in which people could be attracted to this cryptocurrency. That's fantastic. But if you want to get in early, guys, before the mainstream do get involved with this thing, just make sure to check it out in the description. And again, I did just explain how you can actually get involved with that by just using that widget on the website, right? Fantastic stuff. Tokenomics real quick here. We can see 35% for the pre-sale, staking 20%. Again, you want a decent amount of staking so you don't get that sell pressure. So yes, 20% for staking is fantastic. It's going to keep people locking up those coins and avoid the sell pressure, allowing that coin to go up, right? That's what most good projects do nowadays, okay? Shooter, Rootin' Tootin' Shooter Fund, okay, that's cool. I guess that's more for the game side here, okay? Marketing 20% as well, and project funds 10%, liquidity 10%. So yeah, ticking a lot of the boxes here when it comes to this coin. Again, just in summary, their tokenomics looking fantastic, all right? Token utility, so Posse rewards here, that's going to be more like referrals, all right? So referral program here, okay? Campfire stories, this is going to be more lore-based, all right? So a storytelling format, just content generally for the general crypto community, as well as for the mainstream to really get involved here. If you're making content as a project, it does make sense that you want to be targeting that mainstream for the virality on that front, right? They're also doing Lucky Lasso lotteries. This is a fantastic addition, right? So this allows people to stake their tokens for a chance to win a lottery that happens frequently, right? And if they win that lottery, they get bonuses of their tokens from the staking. So really cool feature there. I have seen similar things on other projects, but those projects have done incredibly well. So it makes sense for this project to be doing something like this, right? If it's a proven concept, yes, let's do it. Cactus staking. So stake your Shiba Showdown tokens on a cactus in a desert landscape. With cactus staking, the longer you stake, the more tokens you accumulate. Okay, so just kind of branding their staking in a certain way, which does, yes, cater to that mainstream audience, cater to the people that may be a little bit less familiar with crypto, right? That's what you really want as a project. Okay, really cool project here. Definitely check this one out in the description. Okay, and if you do want to claim from this as well, you can fill this out and get involved with this potentially for free, right? But if you want to just get involved with the pre-sale and get the maximum amount of tokens, and again, the earlier you get in, the better. So that's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're into this kind of content, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you have got involved with any of these pre-sales like I have. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.